Paul.
Yes.
I was just reading the description of a Terry stop.
Yeah.
Law enforcement officer must have reasonable suspicion, which has been defined as articulable facts that would lead a reasonable officer to conclude that criminal activity is afoot.
Yes.
Now, just looking at the various times that I've been arrested,
Yeah. hmm
I was interviewed after arrest and detainment in jail
Yes.
for the allegation of violating the restraint provisions on December 31st of 2015.
Yeah.
Now, I don't see how Officer Larson could want me to be prosecuted when I had said that I wasn't in swim.
No.
It was New Year's Eve 2015. And then there's this issue of Brennan, Washington.
Yeah. hmm
Well, I don't really see how an officer could arrest me for the allegation of being in Brennan, Washington
Yeah.
on my wife's 47th birthday
Yes.
after having emailed them hundreds of thousands of emails during the previous year and a half.
Yes.
And then there's the arrest that took place in May 24th of 2012,
Yeah.
where you served me my dissolution of marriage at the same moment as arresting me
Yes.
for the allegation of violating the restraint provisions when I called Healthy Families of Clallam County 20 days before
Yes.
to find out if they had the information from the Attorney General on Guam. Now, just looking at this stopping of people
Yes.
and the suspicion of an individual,
Yes.
just because my name is named as the respondent of a protection order
Yes.
should never give you the idea that I could actually be the one violating the restraint provisions.
Yes.
Now, did anybody else call Healthy Families of Clallam County any time during the month of May that I'm not aware of?
Yes.
Did anybody else violate the restraint provisions that I don't know about? Poop. Did somebody else go to Brennan, Washington because I wasn't there?
Yes. Yes.
Now, I'm going to want some probable cause arrests for some U.S. versus Socolow. Ooch, number five. Articulable means able to explain in words. Articulable means able to explain in words.
Yes.
There must be something that is explainable because of the use of words
Yes.
to be able to detain an individual
Yes.
without putting them in jail.
hmm
Let's say on February 9th of 2019,
Yes.
you arrested me in the library. Pooh. You decided to take me to jail so the judge could sort it out.
Yes. 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 Yes.
And then, oh no, it was February 23rd.
Yeah.
For the allegation of theft too,
Uh-huh.
on February 9th of 2019 during a snowstorm.
Yes.
Now, it seems that you in law enforcement
Yes.
have not been able to articulate,
Yes.
utilizing what is able to be explained in words,
Yes.
why it is that I've gotten arrested so many times,
Yes.
why law enforcement keeps stopping me.
hmm
In fact, I remember Easy Way, Hard Way.
Yes.
I was out for a walk one day 6 years ago while staying at the Serenity House,
Yes.
and maybe Officer Johnson remembers the conversation. Somebody said they wanted to know who I was, and I said, well, why do you want to know that? I'm just walking down the sidewalk
Yes.
in broad daylight. Officer Johnson. Then there was a stop by Officer Johnson that he told me I was emailing people in Nevada. Now, I said, I sure am. Now I'm emailing people in other nations about this idea of being accessories.
Yes.
Misprison of felony, 350 emails to attorneys.
Yes. He does.
And then the emails that I sent to Interpol,
Yes.
Europol,
Yes.
and the South American Pol. Now, I'm just wanting to know when you're going to stop concealing
Yes.
use of forgery and fraud
Yes.
to deprive me and my family of our rights. And then I had at one point years ago
hmm
wanted to know all the defense attorneys of the United States of America. See, this idea of knowing the perpetrator's illegal plan,
Yes.
aiding, promoting, or instigating the crimes commission.
Yes.
Now, you in law enforcement
Yes.
have an obligation to arrest any person
Yes.
that has reasonable suspicion of child abuse,
Yes.
child neglect, ooh, child exploitation.
Yes.
Now, in the California Penal Code,
Yes.
40 different professionals can be charged with aiding and abetting, ooch, accessories after the fact, ooch. And then there's that felony,
Yes.
of kidnapping, Class B felony for issuing a dissolution of marriage where I didn't get notice of court hearings,
Yes.
where you didn't have the jurisdiction of the United Nations to dissolve the dissolution of marriage, and then your refusal to acknowledge my son's rights to be in the right grade.
Yes.
So I want to know when law enforcement is no longer going to stop me.
Yes.
You're not going to question me.
Ouch.
You're not going to think of me as a probable cause arrest.
Yes.
In fact, you won't even Terry stop me right now. Oh, oh, oh.